I had around me back then at the house in Laverne. Like you said, yeah, I had some killers with me, man. You know, GD, White Floyd.
Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Allegedly, he allegedly had killers with him. Allegedly. Look, we didn't have no French tour if you want Espanol. The fuck?
All right, welcome to the show. It's the Back and Forth Reaction Show, show number 133 on today, June 29th already, 2026. We already halfway through the year, man. Damn, where's the time going? It seemed like just we was on the show just 2 days ago. Shit.
Right. Yeah.
Man, I woke up like, damn, it's already Monday. All right.
Right.
Yeah, but other than that, how's it been going, man? What's been happening?
Man, like I was saying a little bit before the show, just trying to eat better. You know what I'm saying? Cutting out a lot of the non-necessary stuff. You know what I'm saying? Making it basically down to the bare 1 or 2 ingredient item food. So I've been on that lately. So, you know, then took a walk at Harmon Park. You know what I'm saying? Down the trail and back. You know what I'm saying? In the sun. You know, just trying to do what I can. You know, like I said, it's the really pretty much almost the last day of Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. But, you know, otherwise, bro.
Most definitely. Go ahead, Mystery.
Man, no doubt, man. Hey, every day above ground, man, as I always say, man, no matter how hard it is, it's always a blessing to see, feel, taste, touch, or whatever, you know. Man, God is awesome. Hey, it is what it is. Everything is written, so everybody need to be prepared, man.
Most definitely. All right, before we get the show started, I do want to talk about your second B for B battle from the weekend, which is Saturday. It was very successful. It was very good. You had Dre on the beat versus Gravy God. Dre from Nashville, Gravy God from Atlanta. And now, where's he? He's not originally from Atlanta. Where's he from?
No, he's actually from Boston, Massachusetts. And
I thought I heard him say something like that.
I love the accent, and I think about New Edition, man. When he said that, like,
right,
you know, it made me feel proud, you know, somebody from Boston because, you know, New Edition. But yeah, he's from Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah. So just right quick, I just want to talk about that. Like, you know, tell me like what are your thoughts on it? You know, before, during, after. Because when I checked in, I thought it was coming on at 7, but I just happened to look on YouTube and I saw that you guys were live. So I just went on and tuned in right away. But from what I saw, man, it was pretty good competition. They both came with good beats. The comment section was off the damn chain. It was crazy, yo. So go ahead.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I just want to send a shout out to everybody in Atlanta, man. They showed out, man. They showed support, not just only to Gravy God, but to the whole show. They love both producers. They loved everything about the show, man. So I know without a doubt we have something. And like I said, man, before I really just say any more thing else about it, I do want to give a shout out to you, big bro, because none of it would be possible without you. Because, you know, we talked about this some years ago, trying to get producers and everybody some time. So I want to give you your mic, man, and I appreciate you for allowing me to make this happen. But everybody, they enjoyed it, man. They want more. You know, they love the different sounds, the different beats. But you know, once everybody is in one box, they used to one sound or one type of genre. But they love the boom bap, they love the trap, they just love music. But most importantly, man, they supported their own, which is something that I really, really love. You know. I know everybody else be supporting their own, like California, Chicago, even Memphis, you know. But with that type of love, man, you know, I feel like we all can make it, man, or we're all winners, you know. But ATL, they showed out, man. And much love to Groovy God and to Dre on the beats.
Most definitely. Did you get a chance to check it out, Mo?
Yeah, a little bit of it, not too much, because I ended up falling asleep. That's what I do, too much. Right. No, I'm saying that because, bro, being out in that sun ain't no joke. Like I've been doing something every day. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I tuned in for a little bit, but I didn't get to watch the whole thing. You see what I'm saying? That's my drawback. So
Okay.
Sir.
Yeah, yeah. Other than that, yeah, it was a pretty good competition, man. Big ups to you, man. You really do got something going on, and as I was telling you before, you know, keep it going. Just keep doing it. You know, just the thing is, just getting the producers to come on and participate. But once you get them, you know, the show is pretty. I'm actually excited for round 3, show number
Man, I
3. So,
appreciate it.
so congratulations to you, man. I think that's a real good
Sir.
deal.
Thank
All
you.
right, so y'all ready to get this thing going?
for
Yes,
sure.
sir.
All right, let's go ahead and get set up right here. All right, this is something that's been announced here, I think the last couple of days. So we'll look at this clip. It's like a little over 2 minutes, but it's really important that we check this out and we'll come back and react to
The
it.
Supreme Court gave the Trump administration the green light to begin mass deportations of people who've been living and working legally in the United States for years, some even decades. By a 6-3 vote along ideological lines, the court's conservative majority ruled that the president has virtually unrestrained power to end the temporary protected status program known as TPS. Congress enacted the law in 1990 to allow vetted and eligible migrants to live and work legally in the U.S. if they can't return safely to their home countries because of natural disasters, armed conflicts, or other extraordinary conditions. Since the law's enactment, every president has embraced it, but Trump. He's systematically tried to end the program, and Thursday, the Supreme Court gave him the tools to do it, in 2 cases involving some 350,000 Haitians and roughly 7,000 Syrians. Writing for the court's conservatives, Justice Samuel Alito said that the TPS statute bars any court review of how the executive branch uses authority to end TPS status. At the same time, he also rejected the Haitians' separate claim that the decision to eject them from the country was based on unconstitutional racial prejudice, saying, quote, "Political discourse by prominent public figures is increasingly couched in terms that would have scandalized the public just a short time ago." But whatever one may think of those statements, he said, they are insufficient to show that the termination of Haiti's TPS designations was based on the race of the Haitian people. Writing for the liberal dissenters, Justice Elena Kagan lambasted that claim, saying, quote, "The evidence is there, plain to see in the president's own statements." She then read quotes from Trump at length, in which he referred to Haiti as a filthy, dirty country, as well as his debunked claims that Haitians in the U.S. were eating their neighbors' pets and poisoning the blood of the country, and statements like this.
See, why is it we only take people from whole countries, right? Why can't we have some people from Norway, Sweden, just a few? Let us have a few.
Congress could, of course, fix this with a new law. In fact, the House of Representatives recently passed a bill to extend TPS for Haitians. But even if it were to pass the Senate, President Trump would certainly veto the bill.
All right, so there you have it. The Trump administration is, again, they're out making their rounds, doing a lot of crazy things. So they've ended the temporary protection status for not just Haitians, but a few other, what's the word I'm looking for? Immigrants who are here, but it's mainly on them, the Haitians. And I've been seeing a lot of brothers and sisters online commenting about this, but they was commenting as far as, you see that's what you get. You tell this. Remember that video that was out a few months ago when the Haitian girl went on an interview and she called you dirty. She called us dirty Americans or something like that. So now that video has resurfaced and people are like, okay, so now it looks like you're gonna have to get shipped up out of here. So they finna start, or somewhere down the line, they're gonna start deporting Haitians, people from Syria, even some Somalians, and so there it is. So I don't know if you guys saw the news story on it, but the little clip I just played, I just want to know what you guys think about it.
Oh, well, I'm going to say simple. Like you said it to me, you touched on it, but they didn't. They might have touched on it a little bit in the news, but the Somalians, I mean, and I hate to point fingers. That's the ones who you need to be getting. They're the ones who came over here and scammed y'all out of all that money. I done seen news articles where y'all done bought them coats, put them in nice ass hotels. Y'all done gave them checks, like money checks. You feel what I'm saying? Cell phones, and y'all did all that, and they scammed y'all.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Now, as long as I've been knowing, man, U.S. been picking on Haiti for a long time, bro. For real.
They have.
You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. With the history, let me say this first. I understand about the history, but that still don't give us they don't give her, the Haitian chick, no right to say we dirty black Americans and all that old bull crap. I seen that too. So you right about that. Now, you can't make comments and basically laugh and catch it. You know what I mean? You can't do that. Same reason why like people like, and I ain't trying to be funny, this ain't the first time. We done heard people like Akon talking about the black performers are lazy and they do this and they do that. Okay.
Right.
So I know this ain't a one-way aggression type deal, is it? Like y'all can say stuff about us, we can't say nothing or do nothing. Cause this been going on, period. You know what I'm saying? Like hands down been going on.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Especially when, and I'm gonna let my plan here. Especially when some of them come over here and they make money off the black dollar and then go back to wherever they came from, or they stay here. But they insult us they insult us while making money off of, foundational Black America or American descendants of slaves. However you want to look at it, they come to our community and do that. And we support them because we share the same skin.
Right.
But then you got people like Shabuzi. You feel what I'm saying? Oh, the immigrants, they built this and that. No, you can't just come in, make money in our community like him or Akon, and then, don't even give us no props, no recognition, no nothing behind how you got here. You couldn't get here without the black community. Point blank, period.
Right.
So I let my plane now.
Okay.
Man,
go ahead, Mister.
I'll tell you, I don't know too much about it, but I will say it's funny how a lot of people talked about Black Americans, and now they're having the problem, and they want us to help defend them. I find it so funny, man. And another thing that I have noticed, and y'all can correct me because like I said, I haven't paid too much attention to Trump or what he's been talking about, but it seemed like he talked bad about everybody else. I haven't heard him say one bad thing about us Black Americans. Maybe he have. I don't know. But like I said, it seems like when it comes to the Mexicans, he deporting them, and they want us to have it back. And then when it comes to like the Haitians, now they talked about us. Now they want us to have it back, and so on and so on. But I know for myself, I'm gonna have to dive more into it to get a better understanding, because I've seen like little bits and pieces, but really don't have the full understanding of what's going on with the Haitians and Trump.
Right. Now I do know that America, because Mo, you brought up earlier how America has been kind of hard on Haiti, and a lot of it's got to do with their Haitian Revolution back in 1804 when they kicked the French ass. And but here's the crazy part: they kicked the French ass, but then the French turned around and made Haiti pay them like back reparations over the course. They had just made like their last and final payment a few years ago, so they've been paying the French back money back for years. And so it's got a lot to do with that. But the fact that the Trump administration is pretty much shooting strays, it seems like a little bit of everybody's catching it. Even though they may not say anything about us directly, we still feel the effects of the tariffs, high gas prices, high grocery things like that and shit. So this administration is pretty much, I believe, is going to go down in the history books, depending on who write it, because these people are in control of the history narrative. But I'm pretty sure there's white people right out here right now that feels like this administration is the worst administration that's ever been around for quite a while. There has been some bad administrations, but I think me being a part of living and seeing it, his first time around, he wasn't. I mean, all of them are bad, but
Right.
the first Trump administration wasn't this damn bad. It's like they're on a mission to destroy this country with a little bit of some of everything. So yeah, so for our Haitian brothers and sisters, because they are brothers and sisters, I know a lot of them are following that tether status. Like Roland Martin, he's Haitian. Will he be deported?
Wow,
You know what I'm
really?
saying? Yeah, he's Haitian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Haitian.
Wow.
So
We got a lot of
Okay.
we got a lot of black people over here, bro. I mean, I'm saying black people as a blanket.
Wow.
We have a lot of black people who ain't FDA that you be like, dang, I didn't know he was. Yeah. It's a lot of them. So I wonder will he be affected. I'm gonna see if I can find some clips of him because I know he's talking about it. I just gotta see if I can find a few clips of him delving into it. Don't get too smart. That's all I'm gonna tell him. Don't get too smart.
Right, because you dumb ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all so damn stupid.
Right.
Tarina C be like, Tarina C call him Porky P. You damn stupid. Y'all ain't gonna never get no reparation. Yeah, he be on some bullshit.
Right.
I just wonder if he'll be affected by it too. All right, check this out. There's this new you know how people are going out there capitalizing off monetizing black struggle and black poverty and turn into monetized. Check out this new, I ain't gonna say I don't know if this guy is the only one doing it, but it's this trend going around, and I want y'all to check this out.
Streamer sponsored by Steak hands out machetes and booze to the homeless. This is the one where he's giving them out the machetes. I saw this. Get ready.
There you go. Need some protection out here. You know
There it is. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. I'll go over there. I'll hand him.
Oh, damn,
yeah.
bro. Like,
Yes.
he's happy.
Big ass.
Oh,
big ass
man.
sword.
You want a sword?
You're welcome.
Bro.
Let's feed the homeless. Today I'm going to be making something special for people in need. Because of the government shutdown being in effect, there are a lot of struggling people out here. Everyone deserves a good meal, and I'm very grateful to be able to use my privilege to give back however I can.
Oh, my God. What the fuck, bro? Yeah. They love Fireball, don't they? They really do. So he's feeding the homeless with machetes and Fireball. Oh, he's got gift bags with cigarettes and Fireball in them. Somebody say he's doing the devil's work. SpongeBob. I feel like this is the whole ecosystem right here. You're looking at it. So basically, he gets paid by Steak, and then he uses the money to buy machetes, gives them to homeless people. The homeless people use the machetes to rob other people, and then they take the money that they robbed from them and they spend it at Steak. You call that the circle of death, literal welfare legendaries? Yeah, guys, welcome, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
This is World of Warcraft. This is why I quit the game. You get
There
a
you go. Need some
legendary.
protection out here,
Everybody
you know
gets a
what I'm
legendary.
saying?
Oh, you ain't doing shit? You
Hell
get a
yeah.
legendary anyway. Someone did this in Brazil and they're being investigated by our FBI. Uh-oh.
All right, so this, excuse my language, but this fucking idiot is going around again. It's only black homeless people. I don't know if y'all seen anybody white. I didn't, but he's giving out alcohol, cigarettes, and a machete. What is he trying to get them to do? Go ahead, guys.
It ain't about what they trying to get them to do, bro. It's just the simple fact that the rage bait is becoming astronomically crazy at this point.
It
Like,
is.
think about what you're doing. You're giving a person in poverty a weapon, some liquor, and some cigarettes. You see what I'm saying? And then you let them loose back in the public. Now, where is the police to be like, hey, you can't be giving these blades out like that in this area. You can't give them out, period. For real, for real. You literally giving people weapons that's down on their luck, out on the street homeless. And then if something happens, the dude's not going to be responsible. You see what I'm saying? Dude, who he should be held responsible, but if, say, and I ain't trying to be funny. It looked like it was around Florida for real.
Right.
To be honest, look at the hairstyle with the dreads. With the dreads and shit, and the way
Right.
the one person walking down the street, how thick the dreads was. And man, you down there doing that, bro. You play way too much. You feel what I'm saying? As a
Right.
person who live in Florida, you be playing way too motherfucking much, handing them machetes and fireball.
Right.
You know what I'm
Go ahead.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Man, my thing is you got comedy and you got people, doing little pranks, being funny. I don't think that was, good on either one of them.
Mhm.
If it was me personally out on the street, just walking by, seeing that, I probably would have said something to him. Because I'm thinking, first thing I thought of was the movie, I guess, The Purge. Of
Yeah.
he handing out the swords and stuff. But yeah, with them trying to get views or whatever they was trying to do, that right there wasn't cute at all. And I probably would have been in my feelings, and I probably would have swung on because that's not what homeless people need right now. Like, you in front of the homeless, like that's not cool, you know. So hey, I lane the plan right there because I might go on and say something that I don't need to be saying on here.
No, that's real.
Yeah, I think it's so disturbing to see that again, the vulnerable of our community is being turned into goddamn social media content. Most of like Mo just said, that's not something that they need. And I get maybe cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? I know because I know sometimes, homeless people smoke cigarettes, but to give them liquor and a damn near mini sword, aka machete, you're doing nothing but creating a chaotic situation. Like the one guy said, they probably taking the machetes and going out and robbing people with that shit, I think I'm just tired of seeing how the vulnerable, not even just the vulnerable, just the Black community, period, has been turned into a goddamn social media experiment, and is being monetized. No doubt. Your screen, so that okay, good point. Yeah, good point. But go ahead, fellas. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I want to say one more thing. I can't let it slide. I'm sorry. Osmond, buddy, the white dude on the last skip.
Yeah,
I don't like him too much, man. He be having slick shit to say about Black people. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, that's his name, Osmond or whatever.
Yeah, you can look him up on YouTube. He be having some little disparaging things to say about us. It's very interesting. But you cover us up, or you cover some of the ignorance that goes on. You see,
Right.
So just do a little research on little bro. Like he's, a lot of people, man, be making little slide jab remarks. I mean, if it's not him or other people in general, or just what we talking about in general. It's been going on, bro. You ain't even seen clips yet. Well, Chinese people be going over to Africa and literally be messing with the kids, tripping babies, all type of bullshit.
Yeah, I saw something like that. Yeah, again.
So it's
fucked up, man.
They're doing this everywhere. See, but then you get mad when somebody finally say something. So anyway, but about we good. We just had to get that.
Yeah, that is yeah, man. I think it's I think these social media platforms need to fucking put some of that shit in check. But that, again, that's another story because obviously they don't. They just let people monetize it damn near anything now. I don't know if you guys seen the BET Awards last night, but a lot of people had a lot of reaction to it, saying that Drewski may have went too far. I'm gonna play this little clip and we'll come back.
Drewski crossed every line at the 2026 BET Awards. He kicked off the night with a comedy-filled opening before bringing back his viral megachurch skit. Throughout the show, he kept the jokes coming by flirting with Latto and jokingly hitting on Olandria. He also hosted a live Coulda Been Records audition, roasted Jay-Z's Roots Picnic performance, and even called out Ray J over his viral January claim that he only had a few months to live. Later faced backlash online after Doechii was played off stage during her acceptance speech.
All right, so a lot of people are saying that BET You get it's kind of like down the middle. Some people are were happy to see that Drewski was hosting. That's the only reason why I tuned. I didn't even watch the whole show. I just wanted to watch a little bit just to see, how well he was doing. And then a lot of people had some negative thoughts about him hosting the BET Awards. And there was a segment in the show when he was with Keke Palmer, and she grabbed the mic and was like, "See, BET, they always doing this." And it pretty much she made it seem like they choosing him was a bad choice. But I don't know if it was real or a skit or whatever, but you guys chime in.
Oh, well, I'm gonna say real quick, you know what I'm saying? I ain't watched it in a long time. Let's be clear.
Right.
I ain't watched BET Awards in a long time. But just listen to what they saying. I did catch it through the internet so far, the Drewski skit about Jay-Z. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was amusing. Let's keep it real. I thought it was amusing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My thing is whenever things hit and people, especially like Drewski, do a skit about it, these are current events that actually happen. If he chooses to cover them with as much money as he spends on his skits, then yeah, that's what's up. That's the most current thing. Flattery, impression is the best form of flattery. It's so they say. So with that being said, you see what I'm saying? Don't be mad at that. The church skit, it went viral. Everybody loved it. So yeah, they asked him to redo it.
Right.
See what I'm saying? The Keke Palmer thing, they had to have their girl power moment. Meaning, they had to show, black women, we strong, we run it, let her do her thing. She got her own show. You see what I'm saying? This is a lot of things people ain't looking at. BET and shows that, not shows, but networks that are still on cable, they have to pull from what's on the internet because enough people don't watch the damn TV no more. They watch the internet.
Exactly.
They watch these talk shows. Keke Palmer got her own talk show on the internet. She got her own little podcast. We have a famous guest. That's where they're reaching their audience from nowadays. That's where they're grabbing them from, trying to anyway. Now, first of all, another thing too. I get tired of the AI. They call that girl Diochi just a few minutes ago. Her name is Diochi. You know what I'm saying?
Look, when the video first started, they called him Drewski. So
right. So the AI is doing too much. Everybody just typing in anything. Don't know how to pronounce nobody's name or nothing. But the fiasco about that, they're trying to blame Drewski for cutting off their acceptance speech. You see what I'm saying? And he didn't have nothing to do. You know how you got those performers that go back in between, like, like different parts of the show and change clothes. He was doing that. But the executives said keep it like 15 seconds for each person to stay on track. 15 seconds per the acceptance speeches.
Right.
So they started going into something else. So the saxophone player came on. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So when the saxophone player came on, people like from TDE Punch and stuff like that from their label was like, that's really some lame shit. But truth of the matter is, he ain't shit but a host. Think about this. He ain't nothing but a host. You see what I'm saying? The people back scene, the people who hired him is who makes the decision. That's like saying when Chris Rock was a host. You see what I'm saying? He got smacked. And they had to keep on rolling real quick and go on and keep the show on time.
Yeah.
So you think they ain't gonna do that about some acceptance speeches? And trust and believe, I'm calling it now. They're gonna say it's just because we women and we strong, we black and we powerful that they wanted to censor us, or they're gonna make it somehow that they tried to slight black women by doing that. That's how they're gonna play it. That's how they're gonna spin it. Y'all watch it sooner or later. It's because we black and we powerful. No, baby. It's that them people paid for that. They pay for all of y'all to come. They got a time limit. Got to cut it short, and that's it.
Yeah. Go ahead, Bishop.
Man, let me tell you, I like Drewski. He holds no punches, man. Black, white, Mexican, it don't matter. That's my kind of comic. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just give it to one person. Let everybody have it. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, my people always want to get mad when other races talk about us and they say something, but they really don't do nothing. But now we got this black man talking about us. Now they want to try to talk about him, counsel him, and stuff like that. Well, let me pull one of yours out, Mo. Let me saying these words right here. The truth hurts.
Oh yeah.
It hurts because everything he does in his skit is really the truth. What he did with the little Jay-Z thing, that was funny, but that was the truth. What he did with these churches, it was funny, and it was the truth. You know, because not all pastors, but you have most of them. They all out for money, and they tell you, well, you know, got to give God his. God, what God need money for? What he gonna spend?
Yeah.
Our
This is
money
just a
down
small
here.
seed. Yeah.
Right. You know, so I absolutely love it. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Shout out to Joaquin, man, because one year we went to the BET Awards in Atlanta, and you know, nothing against my people, but it was the worst experience, man, I ever had. And at that time, I'll say this, you know, at that time, yeah, you know, I used to do my little 1-2, you know, not a whole lot, but I wanted to go eat some food that they had. I couldn't eat the food because they had weed in the food. I didn't want weed in my food, you know, and I was starving. Yeah, and then look, there's a picture that I have I've taken with one of the hosts that's down in Atlanta, and I had a juice in my hand. That juice had weed in it, so I couldn't drink, I couldn't eat nothing. I had to wait until everything was over with, until, you know what I'm saying, I can get me something to eat. But I see that the BET Awards is trying to do a little bit better, and they're trying to make it a whole lot better. They moved it from Atlanta to LA, which is a good thing. Nothing against my ATL people. But you know, I feel like if we're gonna do some awards, man, let's be classy about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honorable and respectful, because we are much more than just the ghetto stuff that be going on. But like I said, going back to the Drewski, man, what I've seen, I loved it. It was brilliant. He was funny, and I'm pretty sure the views was up. So they was pretty smart picking him.
Yeah. I mean, he's the hottest thing right now on the internet. He's consistent, he's funny, and he's covering all the bases. He's just not picking on one group of people. He's kind of everybody catching strays with him, but in a comedic fashion. And you know, black people are always black people are always, not just black people, but mainly black people, we always gonna find something wrong. It's not gonna be something to their liking. But the thing is, like Mo was just saying, the brother's a host, man. They paid him to do a host. He had to follow the program too. He just had to introduce the way things were going to be, because earlier in the show he said if you get to talking too long, a saxophone player going to come on in. And I know it may have seemed funny, but that's what it really was. You know what I'm saying? So I knew, I even understood that off the top, because it's just like watching the Oscars. If you get to going too long, they bring in that you know, they bring in the band and shit. So all these shows have their time limit to allow somebody to make their acceptance speech. But if you run over, they're gonna find a way to get you off the stage without bringing Sandman Sam's and shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or Sandman Sam's, I'm sorry. But yeah, but overall, I think he did a good job. He may be back next year. I hope he is. And Mo, you said something I didn't realize. No one's watching television. So now they got to try to parlay the internet onto the networks to get the people to start watching. So what better way to do that than have somebody like Drewski? And I hope that some of these podcasts that I do watch on YouTube, like what's the dude name from Boyz II Men that's got the Sean Stockman?
Oh, Sean.
His show is called On That Note. I like his show. That can parlay into a real talk show, because it looks like now these internet podcast shows are the new talk shows, even though they're under the label podcast. They're pretty much like a talk show, because they have big name celebrities on there. The celebrities spilling the tea, spilling their guts, telling us things that we didn't even know was happening in the industry. Right. So things like that is a good idea. So maybe BET can, you know, parlay some of those shows onto the network just to keep the shit alive, because I don't want to see episodes of motherfucking Martin. I like Martin, but I don't want to see it all day long, man. And the Wayans brothers. And so if you're going to be doing something to keep the network alive, I agree with that idea. Parlay some of these top internet shows and bring them on over to the network.
They need to do something better about all that. If you telling me, I don't even look at BET right through here. I ain't looking at it in years, for real. But I want to say, man, what y'all doing over there? Y'all turn that shit into bounce? Let me
Yeah,
find out
they
what's going in
did.
the bounce. Like
They
that's
did.
weird. That's weird as hell. Like y'all got money, y'all don't want to come out with no new shows. Y'all done paid Tyler Perry thing a couple that past couple years. That shit flopped. I mean, come
Yep.
on, man. Like, what are we really doing though? Now, one
Yeah.
more thing before we slide on.
Oh, you good. You good.
Imagine this. Since we're talking about Drewski and the internet, and he's a comedian, he's telling his stuff more than telling jokes. He's actually got a budget to make his jokes into full skits. That's one.
Yeah.
Two, imagine if in today's age, a comedian like Drewski could pretty much go to SNL, right? Think about it. Could go to
Yeah.
SNL, he hot. But he makes so much money not going to SNL by doing it himself.
Right.
Yeah,
Think
I
about
was
it.
just going to bring that up. If he ever get a chance to host SNL,
So
that's
me,
going to be the catalyst. That's going to shoot him up there.
because he is a comedian. He just ain't
Yeah.
signed to nobody like SNL or something like that. Or back in the day, how you have Mad TV. If anybody remembers Mad TV. Okay.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But y'all feel me?
Yep.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and he's coming with his own characters. He's writing his own skit, so he'll fall right into just imagine him and Kenan Thompson doing a skit. That
Oh,
should be crazy as hell.
Just
I would
imagine
get
you give him a
tears.
platform like motherfucking Dave Chappelle show. Get him
Yes.
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
Man, that
Yeah.
would be
Want to be
dope.
gangster.
I would watch that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Drewski's on his way, man. And I'm very proud of the bro. And I'm not gonna lie, just like plenty of other people, a lot of us just tune in just because he was hosting. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because
Right.
it was because we knew what was gonna come with it. But yeah,
Right.
shouts out to Drewski, man. All right, so check out this clip here. This brother saying he dropping some jewels. Let me know what y'all think.
I take this money. I got bills. I pay my car note. I give it right back to you. Then I gotta pay my rent. I give it right back to you. Don't that mean I'm working for free? I'm sorry. I just want to understand it, bro. I just want to understand this shit real quick, B. I want to understand it. Reflection. I want to understand this real quick. I own a business. I own my own salon. The building is owned by some realtor. I call them up. I pay the realtor. Who gave the realtor the money to get the complex that I'm going to own my business in? The bank. Right? But I got my own business. So I'm coming in here, but I pay my rent to the realtor. Who pays that? To the bank. Right? So wait a minute. I'm getting this money now, but it's still going to the fucking bank. And then now, because I own my own business, I'm the man, I got bigger bills. Guess what? Pay my employees or whatever, collect my stuff, and now I gotta pay my car note, because now I gotta fly, I gotta pay my car note. That go to the bank. Pay my apartment, my house, my mortgage, that go to the bank. It's a rat wheel.
Okay, so what he was saying was kind of making some sense. He pretty much was saying, I get this, I work, I get this paycheck, and then I give it right back to you by way of a car note, water bill, rent. I mean, he was kind of making some sense. So let me know what you guys think about that. Was he dropping jewels, or was he just on one of them get high rants?
Man, I think he's speaking all facts. He
Uh-oh.
left out one thing though. He's got to give the IRS their money too. Uncle Sam got to have his cut too, because the bank is not Uncle Sam. That's something totally separate from that.
Yep.
But he was
There you go.
kicking some knowledge, man. Like he just made me think, like, dang, I am working for free.
It sounds like it don't.
Yeah, and now it's like when you do get your own business, like you said, you got to pay taxes on that. You got to pay the bank because it's their building. It's your building, but it's their building.
Mm-hmm.
And you, no matter what you do, if you try to pay off, like I guess a whole year or how much ever the contract is for, you still gonna have to end up paying them, because once that contract through, you either leave or you either do another contract with them. So you screwed either way, man. But he's kicking some knowledge. I felt him, man, on everything he said. Go ahead, Mo.
Man, first of all, that boy high on a kite. There's no way in hell. Look here. Let's keep it a buck. He said, I go to work and I make this money and it go to the bank. No, duh. That's where you put your money. Then I gotta pay rent. Of course, you gotta pay where you live. That's anywhere unless you're gonna be homeless with the fireball and machetes over there, okay? you want some fireballs and machetes? Okay, then. So that's normal. I gotta have a car. It go to the bank. Guess what? That's because you didn't buy the car. I got a business. And then I gotta get it from a realtor. No, you don't. Because if you build your own instead of renting, see, the problem is, just to be real with you, at the end of the day, you are living above your means, and you living paycheck to paycheck is the problem. If you make a solid purchase for your car, that's a one-time payment. Yeah, you pay for the car and you done. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no, I got a car note. Then what he just say? Well, I got a business. I got a car. Got to get a fly. I heard him say fly. That means you done upgraded again. Now, if you don't learn to live within your means, of course you're gonna keep running back and forth and giving it back to the bank. Because you looking at it from a two-dimensional way instead of a three-dimensional. I never heard him say, I'm gonna stack the money up and get past what I owe the initial bank or initial payments, period. You see what I'm saying? You keep yourself on a rat wheel of making barely enough. We already know it in America, they pay you barely enough to keep you coming back next week. Problem is, you go for the shit that keep you coming back next week. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. Regardless of that, most of the people running around here with a tote to note.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it even further than that. America has made it to where a brand new car, even if it's a Nissan Altima, costs $30,000. Way too much money. Okay. See, this is small stuff that Americans ain't paying attention to. Cars cost too damn much. Even the cheap cars cost. I mean,
even the used cars.
That's what I mean by cheap cars cost too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't everybody renting shit. You know, and I'm not saying that I'm not saying that people ain't trying, but what I'm saying is you have to watch where you're at nowadays. A lot of people think that stagflation ain't real. You see what I'm saying? Shrinkflation ain't real. They think they don't even know what a K-shaped economy is when you hear the words. They don't know none of that. A lot of Americans really don't know the state we in right now. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, a lot of people ain't got enough. I don't even know. I don't know nobody, but a lot of people ain't got enough for a $1,000 emergency. Say if emergency happened to you right now, most people ain't got $1,000. They can just pull out the bank and say, here. It's automatically gonna throw them in a debt, period, in the long run with their bills if they get an emergency. Even a pop tire nowadays. Okay?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If somebody say, man, on my whip, I just busted my tire, I need $200. They ain't got it. They really don't got it, bro. And it's sad. Most Americans do not have it. And I be posting stuff like that on my little stories and everything. People don't got it out here. Everybody want to call everybody broke. Everybody broke. If the medium income for not just black, not just white, not just male, not just female, is $44,000 a year for your average American. 64 if you're on the better side for the American average of wages, which ain't true, it's the median. We down to 44. Some people make 39. Well, ain't no money at that point. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no money to live off of. You need at least about 50 or 55 to live okay. Get your own place. You know what I'm saying? Buy groceries, barely pay bills.
Yeah.
But everybody caught up in this luxury lifestyle because of social media, especially Instagram. But though at the end of the day, bro, I ain't coming down on the young man. But what I am saying is, know where you at. If you having that much problems, maybe you shouldn't and I hate to say it like this, have a car. People too comfortable. They don't ride the bus no more. You know, that's for lames. You know what I'm saying? The shit that got us through, they frown upon that now. But I don't want to go into a long tangent, so I'm gonna stop right there. But yeah, bro, it's bad out here.
Man, I will say this real quick though, Jason. I need that information because I don't know if you know, Mo, but I paid off my my Lexus and my Jeep is getting ready to get paid off. And my Lexus had broke down on me, and my Jeep is broke down on me. So yeah, and then another thing I agree with you on is I mean I agree with you with everything you just said, but mostly is when he said when you said that he was high. Now I will say this by experience, and I'm pretty sure y'all know this too, but back then when we used to do the little 1-2s, it makes you pay attention and notice little things that other people haven't noticed before. Like on example, looking at TV, you know. So I felt him on that. But you right about that, Mo. You're exactly right. Everything you just said, you're exactly right about that.
I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but I ain't never seen nobody. If you do save and get yourself together, you can eliminate some of your problems. See, but it takes a little bit longer. A lot of people want short-term gratification. That means if I can get it now, I'm gonna get it now. Just because you can get it now don't mean you should have it now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
good point. Good point. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Just because you can get it now don't mean you can have it now. But you know, Black people, we come from, you know, a long history of not having shit. So as soon as that's the reason why a lot of us get caught up in material things. Like, you know, I just found out that Floyd Mayweather spent $18 million on a fucking watch. Why? It's a fucking watch, man. I mean, if y'all know me, I've never worn watches. I would just never. I just couldn't just keep wearing that shit around my you know. I mean, I wear a wristband, but I just ain't good with wearing watches. Right. But they all just timepieces, and eventually over the course of time, that shit gets old and played out. But America has allowed these corporations to do shit like that. You manufacture a timepiece, and now all the rappers are talking about the AP and the Audemars. You see when they the Audemars and Swiss got together and made that fucking generic ass watch, cost about $300-400 fucking dollars, and the line was all the fucking way around the block in some cities, man, because people wanted to be this close to having of what they call a fucking Audemars. One of them there. I mean,
just like a Gucci belt. Just like a Gucci belt. Broke his head about a belt for a status symbol. Quit that shit.
Yeah, it's all about status, man. I mean, there's other way. I mean, you want some status, pay a motherfucking house off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Pay your fucking car off.
You can't get no equity and no watch.
Pay your guy, pay your fucking student loans off. That's how you get status and shit. That shit. That shit that make you be like, okay, bro, did some shit. But all this motherfucking having some shit because their name is on it. That's that bullshit, man. That's that bullshit.
And look, you know they devalue it by putting diamonds in it. So now you just got a overpriced, glorified bracelet that don't even tick no more.
See?
Dumb shit. Glorified.
I mean, when I see rappers now doing that shit, I just be looking like, damn, bro, you that's really fucking dumb, man. I seen a picture of T Grizzly in a fucking jewelry shop. He fucking pulling out stacks of 20. I guess he's finna buy something. And somebody in the comment section was like, bro, all that money could have paid the fucking house off. I mean, it don't even look, it's almost like, y'all still doing that shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, all that flashing and showing shit off, man, that again, man, Black people, we so used to not having shit. When we get it, we want to fuck. That's what brought down a lot of people, man. But anyway, let's move on to this last clip. This last clip is kind of powerful. I don't know if y'all seen the movie, but it's pretty. This clip is pretty good. It's our brother, actor Joe Morton. Check this out.
Contribute. Say something.
You want me to say something? Fine. I'll say something. You people. You're not a race. You are a virus. You destroy the world. Everything beautiful you poison. You drag us from our homes. You rape our daughters, murder our sons. You crack our spines and do all you can to break our will. You stab us. Then you put the knife in our hand and tell us it's our fault. And if you don't do it yourself, you stand by, close your eyes, and pretend there's nothing wrong. And then you pray to your God to silence our screams so that you can enjoy the happiness that we built for you with our blood. But it's not your fault. It's the only way you know how to be. And the only thing that will change anything is if another virus comes along and does to you what you do to us. And I hope that happens very soon.
Wow. Yo. Man, I saw that clip and was like, oh shit. I mean, that's what a lot of Black Americans feel like. He just said the quiet part out loud. Go ahead, fellas. Y'all chime in.
Yeah. I wanted to know the name of that movie.
I think it's called Dinner in America.
Mm-hmm.
Man, let me tell you something. I love him. I don't know his name, but he's really a great actor. And what I got from that is that he's just tired.
Mm-hmm.
All the yelling, all the fighting, all of that's happened, and nothing has changed. He's just tired. So instead of just, giving the good old Martin Luther King speech or the Malcolm X behind the bullhorn, he just simply told him, man. And I felt like that man felt everything that he just said.
Yeah.
Because his face was priceless at the end, like, well.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, go ahead, Bo.
Man, I'm gonna tell you one thing. When the pilot gets gaslit and crash out, you wonder why. And what I mean by that is the pilot is us. You know what I'm saying? Once we get gaslit, you know what gaslighting mean. And then we crash out, you wonder why. Because the pilot was lit. Basically put, bro, I'm gonna say this, and this is something, one of my phrases I came up with. We are in the age of the great gaslightification. Okay. Every side, as far as Black men are concerned, are getting gaslit. Black America, period. But especially the dudes, us, we getting gaslit about everything. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They tell us we broke. We really ain't broke. You see what I'm saying? They tell us, oh, we get them pregnant and move to the next. Half of us are single, never been married, childless. You see what I'm saying? They blame the problem with the Black community on Black men. They ain't there. They ain't this. They ain't that. Public representation don't get none. When it comes to the Black community, they only talking about Black women, children, or LGBTQ. That's it. We have no representation there. Yeah. Only time they want to try to represent us is when it comes to jail, when it comes to bad stuff, when it comes to what you see on TV. You see what I'm saying? Constantly getting gaslit by being shot, being stabbed. You know what I'm saying? Being basically second-class citizens.
Mm-hmm.
Even when they talk about, well, Black women losing their jobs. Black dudes been losing their jobs and y'all never talk about it in the news. We really have no real representation, but we're very present representation. We hear about Black men not being fathers. When we're the most active in a child's life.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So everywhere around the board, we don't get no public recognition. Don't look for none. You're getting gaslit. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? When you go to the job and they want you to crash out over bullshit, you're getting gaslit. You see what I'm saying? Being perceived as a threat just for being Black and a man at the same time, it's a threat. Being gaslit, now you're a walking target.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We get the most messed up representation as men, period. You know, women have a double, they call themselves a double minority because they Black and they're a woman. So they're a Black woman, so they're a double minority. You see what I'm saying? Okay, we got stuff like that going on too. We Black and we male. So we get looked at as second-class citizens and then get blamed talking about some toxic masculinity. we down with the patriarchy. Well, guess what? For as I've been living, it's been a matriarchy or a dinocracy, but it ain't been no motherfucking patriarchy. Then they tell us, oh, you jealous of white men. That's why you do this to the sisters. Why are we jealous of white men when y'all run around? Y'all want to be with them. Y'all don't believe me? You can tell you who in the news, right? Well, not in the news, in the public eye right now. K. Michelle. You know why? She done bleached her skin. Because she done bleached her skin and she been running around trying to get white men.
Wow. Are you serious?
Yeah, go check it out. K. Michelle done bleached her skin and she run around chasing white men. And she ain't the only one. Serena at one point bleached her skin. Of course, she got a white man, but bleached her skin. See, you got these sisters slick making a play for white men. For real. And it's okay. They gaslight us about that. The white men, they coming to get. Nope. Look at the marriage statistics. White men are not marrying black women. Not in masses. Not like we are. You see what I'm saying? When black men get married right through now, it's roughly about, I give it, and I'm lowballing it, about 15 to 20% are interracial marriages. You see what I'm saying? So we dating outside. We marrying people outside the race. But the other people ain't marrying black women outside the race at the same rate. So what's that tell you? You see what I'm saying? Should tell you that we can date out. We want it outside the community. Are they wanted outside the community? I don't think so, especially with all the bad publicity they get. They get bad publicity too. Yeah. Now y'all known for twerking on tables, sexy red. You see what I'm saying? All y'all known for the wrong shit right about now.
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna say that, bro. I'm gonna land my plane right there. I can go on about a ton of stuff that's going on, but don't get gaslit. Don't let them play you out your position. Talking to black men and black people in general, but especially black men, don't let them play you out your position. You see what I'm saying? Right now, they don't know how to play us. We're going out the country. We're not really messing. Some of us are not even really messing with black women like that much right through here. We focusing on ourselves. We ain't bashing them. We ain't out in the street. We ain't out at the club. We working and we going home and we finding peace and we doing hobbies. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm being friends. A lot of us is doing. You say we are blight on the black community. Okay, well let us come over here. Now y'all asking us, can you mentor our little boys? Can you step up and be stepfathers? No, we can't. Go find your leader. I ain't trying to be a jerk, but go find your leader, homie. Still, that's it.
Yeah, it's bad, man. And unfortunately, it's going to get worse. And it's not. They always say it's going to get worse before it get better. Yes. So I didn't know anything about the K. Michelle thing. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Oh yeah,
but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because again, this assimilating to white adjacent it's a real thing, man. And our people are trying to. To me, it's just survival. I think some of our people are trying to survive, hoping that they're trying to make sure it takes some of that white man heat off their back. But this is something that they, the Bible said they're going to have a perpetual hate for us. So no matter what the fuck that we do, it's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in it with that. So anything y'all want to say before we wrap the show up?
Man, don't get gaslit. It's the great gaslightification. Don't let them play you out your position. Point blank, period.
Right on. Go ahead, Mr.
Jason. I need to hit you up, man. We need to talk. So yeah, man. Everybody, man. Look, love like Christ. Do the right thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the truth, the way to life, the only way to go, man. A lot of y'all might not believe in God and Jesus. I do. We all do. So just try to love one another, man, and just do the right thing.
Right on. And don't forget to check us out right here next week, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, youtube.com/back and forth show. Don't forget to go over to mixcloud.com/WBAF. Check out the new show I just put up, Disco Inferno. It's a dedication to 80s and 70s disco. Also, I've converted the beat battles into an audio format. So if you don't have time to watch them while you're at work, you can at least tune into mixcloud.com/WBAF and listen to the beat battles. That's a new thing we're gonna be doing as well, just to keep more content going and keep a few things going. And I know our brother Gilmore got some things in the works too. So anything that we can all put in the pot, it all come out pretty good. And as always,
America should be happy that Black people only want justice and not revenge.
Yep. And with that,
One more
we
thing,
out.
bro.
See y'all next
One
week.
more thing, bro. My bad.
Go ahead.
I want to say congratulations to you, big bro, because you charted twice on the show. So
Okay,
make sure
I
y'all
didn't
go
know.
check that out, man. Yes, I absolutely love the disco show that you got out, man. I love it. I'm still listening to it. So make sure y'all go check that out, man. Y'all say y'all don't listen to the radio. Go check this radio show out, man. He has the Disco Inferno. Like I'm in the car, I'm jamming, I'm rocking out, you know. And it brought back a lot of memories too, man. So congratulations, big bro. You done charted
Thank
twice,
you.
man. And like I say, it's up from here, man.
One more
Right
thing. One more thing. I know we're running over.
You good? You good?
Old City School Landscape told me to tell you hi. Seen him Saturday.
For sure. What's up, old school? For sure.
Hey,
You
he
see his
missed
piece
you,
in the
bro.
back. You see, I got his piece in the background.
Yep, he said he missed you. I just wanted to put that out there to you because we were talking about that Saturday, bro. Yeah.
He was up here right before the new year, but we never got a chance to hook up because him and Jada had him all over the fucking place. But we'll catch
Well,
up.
I'm gonna say this one more time. Then I told him I might ride up there to come see you for real. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just gonna put that out there. So he said he down to come. So I'm trying to see what I can do to go on and ride up at a holler at you. So we'll, you know what I'm saying, we'll keep you posted though. But yeah, most definitely trying to do that.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Mister, if you want to go too, you know, we got like, hey, I got a little room. You feel me? So we might come up, might try to come up and shoot a little something. You know what I'm saying? Just for the show or whatever, you know, just kick around some shit.
For sure. That's what's up. That's what's up. Who you talking about? Jason, me or Mystery?
I will. I think he's probably talking about me.
Okay, talking to you. All right, we'll wrap up, man. But we'll be back on next week, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Yo, welcome to the back and forth. We all over east, west, south, and north. We're on YouTube every Wednesday at 8:30. We keep it clean with a little dirty. I'm Dollar Bill and I am your host. With Mystery and Get Low, we rock the